What's up, people? Today we're going to do another green rank roast video, and it's been a while since I've actually done a green rank roast video. And today we're going to do one live. And as you can see, here's my face. It's actually the first time I've showed my face. So here I am. Okay, so special thanks to Mr. James Mustafa, which is the one who submitted me this footage. So as you can see, it's a Julia versus Law match. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, let's play the video. Okay, right there. You started the match with a 1-2-3 into a down 2-3. Okay. Remember, that setup only works when they're trying to do jab strings. Like, for example, when they try to punish the 1-2-3 with jab strings. If they do anything else, it's not going to work. Let me show you right now. So, let's make Law do that setup that you did. And I'm gonna reply with Julia's 1-2, whatever. I'll just do 1-2. I need to turn on the CPU attack info, so we need to verify that if it's a counter hit or not. So I do 1-2, that's a counter hit. So that's a legit launch. Let's try 1-1. As you can see, you will launch their move as long as they do jab strings. But if they do anything else, like for example, let's try down forward 3 1+2. Down forward 3, by the way, is Julia's 13 frame mid poke. So if I do that, you're gonna get hit because as you can see, you're at -6 every time you get your 1-2-3 blocked. Like that. You're at -6. So down 2-3 only works if you're at worst -6. Anything worse than that, let's say you're at -7. If they try to jab, you're not gonna get to crush anything. Like for example, I'm gonna make Law do down forward 2 because I know this is -7. Let me show you that right now. There we go. But if we make Law do down 2-3 after that, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna crush the jabs. As you can see, I'm gonna make Law do down forward 2 into down 2. Let's see if the down 2 crushes the jab. No. Well, if you're a bit late, then it's gonna crush the jab for sure. But if they're not late, then you're gonna get counter hit. So with Julia, she can do counter hit 1-1-1 at -7. If you're at -7, so. But let's say if we try a magic 4 after blocking the down forward 2. That happens. That happens because the magic force is actually 11 frames. It's actually 1 frame slower than a jab. So the down 2 will have enough time to crush the magic 4. And again, if I try to jab, it's gonna hit the down 2. Okay, so back to 1-2-3. Reminder that at worst you can do down 2-3. You can crush highs with down 2-3 at -6 at worst. All right. So just like that. If they're doing high strings, for sure down 2-3 is gonna launch them. Okay, now we're done with that. Let's watch her video. Nice combo there. You just missed. You just need to practice your DSS more. But that would have worked. Oh! What did I say about flip kicks? Do not throw them out randomly. Because this happens. So you can see a flip kick is actually minus 17. You did down 3 plus 4, 3? Did you do that? Let me check again. What did you do here? Oh, down 3. Down 3, 4. No, not down 3, 4. Full crouch 3, 4. That move is actually trash. Never use it, it's trash. Okay, so you did this move. As you can see, the down 3, you can use the full crouch 3 as a poke, but it's actually minus 3 on hit, which sucks. And what's worse is that if I block this, why did I record again? If I block this, it's minus 14. Well, that's good because it's not launch punchable. What's Julia's 14 frame again? Is it? No, it's not. Whatever. Just remember it's minus 14. So it's really bad. Some characters can launch it. For example, Jin, Master Raven, Miguel, Kazuya, Josie, Eddie. I'm not gonna tell you the rest, so just find out yourself. But just don't do the flip kick because it's bad. This is really bad. That's minus 17 on block. So basically, every time you do a flip kick, you give your opponent a free launching opportunity. So with Julia, she can just do down forward to 1. Excuse me for not knowing the combo with Julia. There we go. That's like 80 damage. I'm sure I could have done better because I don't know. I don't play Julia that much. I do play her, but not that much. Okay, so just remember, never do random flip kicks. Especially that trash full crouch 3-4. Never do that, it's trash. Okay. You block down forward to 1. You could have launched that. Right there. See that move? Let's try that move in practice mode now. First, let's make law block. So as you can see, if you block this, Julia is actually minus 18. So you can do a launcher, any launcher, right? But the problem is it pushes you back. So it leaves you at that distance. So your best bet would be to punish it with a 3 plus 4. Yeah, that's the easiest punish for that. So if you want me to show you, okay, I'll show you. Waiting for it to load. Okay, so let's make Julia do that move. See, this move is her 15 frame punisher, and she shouldn't use it as a poke. It's only used as a punisher because it's very risky to do so because you know it's minus 18. So you get a free launch basically every time you block that. There we go. So you can see if I try a down forward 2, I just whiff. So be careful with using down forward 2, because you're just gonna whiff and then she's just gonna do another launcher. For example, just like this. So I'm gonna whiff down forward 2. And this is what happens. There we go. You don't want that. That is why you should use 3+4 to punish that. Alright, let's watch your video again. Okay, random down 2 free. Is that random? Let's watch that again. 1 2 3 into down 2 free. Okay. Well, she didn't use jabs anymore, because I think she learned her lesson after you hit her once with that. So she just waited for the down 2 free and she tried to launch it, which is the correct thing to do. Actually, she was just late, but she would have punished that for sure. Because, let me change characters. Let me show you. Waiting. Okay. Here we go. So be careful when you throw out down 2 frees, because she could launch it just like that. That's a legit punish. Oops, I was late. It's late again. There we go. Okay, let's get back to your video. 1 to magic 4. That's a good combo, actually. That's a nice easy combo, but you could have done this. Here's what I recommend. You do magic 4 into back 2, then 2. Let me try that again. Magic 4, back 2, 2, back 2, back 2, 1. And then you run up and do 4-3 into legend kick. That's an easy combo. I think we should choose a stage without walls. Okay, let's change the stage. Go to character select, because I want Law to be player 1.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist, martial law.
Julia, where's Julia? Here.
Julia Chang. Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, so we're gonna do a magic 4 combo, right? So we need to turn on counter hit first. So the combo that you want to do here, the easy combo that I recommend, is magic 4, and then after that you do back 2, then 2, then 2 back 2s, no, just 1 back 2, and then you do back to 1 after. Let me try that again. This, 4, back 2, 2, back 2, back to 1. Then There, you got the screw. Then all you need to do is run up and do forward 4-3 into legend kick. That's the easy combo. Oops. Man, I can't do it live. Sorry. There we go. 58 damage. That's decent. But if you want to do the harder stuff, you can do Magic 4 and then do a Junkyard after. Then after the Junkyard, you want to do back to 1. Whoops, let me try that again. See, I also mess up the Legend Kick Ender. Oh. There we go, 64 damage. Let me try that again. Oops. Oh my god. I don't usually do this combo because I do the other combo, this one, to DSS 3. That's easier for me. So it's up to you what you want to do. So you can do Junkyard into DSS 3 and then do run up and do forward 4-3 into Legend Kick. Okay, so that's what you want to do. Okay, let's get back to your video. Okay, so you missed the launch there. Nice combo, but you need to work on that DSS, bro. Okay, so you did a manual Legend Kick, but as you can see, you're too far away. It would have worked if you're at this range, if you're right here, and she needs to be not stepping. So keep that in mind. All right. Nice whiff punish from her. Oh. Okay, you made her block the Legend Kick. As you can see, she tried to block one. Did she try to block? She got hit, right? Oh, she got hit. But that's a normal hit because she would have gotten launched because she did a Magic 4 if she pressed something. Okay, back to 1. Back to 1 into down to 3. Again, that will work. That will work if they try jab strings. Because back to 1 is only -3. And again, down to 3 will... I forgot to turn on... Forgot to change the display again. That would have worked because... That worked because back to 3... Back to 1 is only -3. Because at worst... You need to be -6 to be able to crush jab strings. Remember, -6. So this works. Back to 1 into down to 3. 1 to 3 into down to 3. That's -6. Forward 4-3 into down to 3. That works. Down forward 1 into down to 3. That works too because this is only -1. 1-2 into down to 3 will work because that's only -1. And so on and so forth. As long as they do jabs. Remember that they need to do jabs. If they're not doing jabs, then you're dead. Okay. Okay. So she started the round using her forward 1+2 power crush. And if we record that move is actually -14. If I remember correctly. Yep, that is -14 right there. So it means that you could punish that with 3+4. So next time, watch out for that move, and then next time punish it with 3+4. Forgot to turn off the counter hit. So let us try that again. There we go. So you always get a free 3+4 every time you block that move. Okay? Actually, Julia is the -14 character. If you don't know it yet, she is the -14 character. She has lots of -14 moves. For example, her forward 3 is -14. Like some Julias use that to approach, because some people just think it's safe, they just let her get away, but remember that's -14. Watch out for that and launch her every time. What else? What else is -14 for her? Yes, this move, shotgun. No, you know, after the first hit, she can do wind roll, but if she does commit to the second hit, that's -14. This could be launched with 3+4 again. There we go. And what else is -14? This one. Full crash down for 2. This one is rather hard to punish because it's very quick. You need to be very sharp. But when you read it, just remember it's -14. That's -14 right there. What else is -14? Aha, of course. How could I not remember? But I remember now, so we're good. While standing 4, this is not safe. So every time you block this, she's actually -15. So if Law has a farther reaching launcher than down for 2, Law could have launched her for a full combo. But in our case, we're playing Law, we just use 3+4. Alright, so far those are the only ones that I remember. But I know she has lots more -14 moves. Okay, this one. Forward 4-1. Forward 4-1. Every time you block this, launch it. That's -14. Oops. There we go. Okay, so far those are the only ones that I could remember. Let's now continue watching your video. One, two, three. Wow. Dragon Cannon. See, she spams that forward 1+2 power crush. But you didn't know that is launchable by Law. But now you know. So next time, watch out for it. What did you do there? Didn't catch that. Okay, back to 1, down to 3. Nice rage art. Good round.
Round 3. Fight.
Wow. Easy with those banana peels, bro. So, were you trying to do power crushes because she was the one power crushing you? Okay. Down 1-3 into down 2-3. That's not a legit setup. Because why? Because let's make Julia Gardal. Because down 2-3 is actually -9 on block. Forgot to change the display again. Down 2-3 is actually -9 on block. So you can see right there. So you need at least to be -6 whenever you want to do down 2-3. Because why -6? Because down 2 crushes at the 4th frame. That's why you need to be -6 if you want to crush jabs. But this one, if you get this blocked, it's completely their turn to attack you. No, this one. Sorry. This one. That's -9. So, if you get this block, remember that just respect whatever you're trying to do. Okay, let's get back to your video. Nice round. Okay. Well, so far, that concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's actually my first time talking live in front of the camera, so I'm not very confident yet. actually showed my face for the first time. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a lot of stuff when fighting Julia. And easy with those flip kicks. At least you're not doing Dragon Tails. Just don't do the flip kicks that much. Because if you play a better player, you're gonna get launched for sure. Alright, so that concludes the video. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching.